It's no secret that the art of the neighborhood butcher is slowly disappearing here in America. You're far more likely to buy your meat plastic wrapped from grocery store aisles. But here in Las Vegas, there's an old school shop that's keeping the butchering tradition alive with a wild twist. I'm here at the Butcher Block's flagship location, and we're gonna see what they get up to behind the counter. Let's get into it. Most people come to Las Vegas for the casinos and the bright lights, but I'm here for something a little rarer. In colonial America, the butcher was a vital community pillar because without refrigeration, meat had to be processed and sold locally before it spoiled. These master butchers earned their title through rigorous apprenticeships, providing essential food security by turning livestock into a year-round resource through salting and smoking. However, the 19th century expansion of railroads and the rise of Chicago's industrial packing houses shifted the trade from these small-town artisans to massive factory systems. Today, the craft is coming full circle as a new generation of butchers returns to those grassroots, focusing on local, sustainable, nose-to-tail techniques that honor the ancient art of the trade. All right, guys, this is Josh.
Hi, I'm the manager / owner of the Butcher Block. My dad's the owner for about 20 years now.
And you have 3 locations here in Las Vegas?
3 locations, kind of resides all spots of Vegas, so we cover all formats.
And I have one question that's been bugging me all night. How did you become a butcher?
It's my family's business. I grew up, my dad's been a butcher. I'm a 3rd generation butcher. Most, guys run around with a football. I ran around like little Chucky with a knife in my hand and
ready to chop some meat.
I love doing it, yeah.
I can't wait to see what the shop has in store for me today.
Absolutely. So this is our chicken section. We have a variety of different chickens. We have most people like is a tumble chicken.
Chicken.
What that means is we put it in a vacuum sealed chamber. It opens up all the pores so the marinade gets on the inside, not just on the outside.
Okay.
So you can actually cut into the chicken breast and you see the marinade throughout, not just on the outside.
Oh, okay.
And then we have a variety of different stuff over here. We have Wagyu chuck roast, hanger steaks. A lot of people don't know what a hanger steak is. It's one steak that is like in the middle of the animal. Every animal has one.
Yes.
It's very tender. It's a butcher's cut, basically.
Yeah.
We sell a whole lot of them, so people love those.
Yeah, the hanger steak is my go-to when I'm at a restaurant, if
Okay.
they have it.
Yeah.
Because it's nice and tender.
It is, very tender. And then we have our meat pies. I don't have any in here currently. They're coming out fresh from the bag. But we do homemade meat pies, homemade sausage rolls. We have an English cook that actually makes them, and
so they're to the English standard of the meat pie. Okay,
yes.
That's very important.
Yes.
What's the process of making your meat pies?
So he actually simmers it in the back with either steak or chicken. We also do a steak and kidney pie, a beef and mushroom pie. He simmers the sauce, adds all the ingredients, and then he has puff pastry, egg wash, puts it in the oven, and then we get it out.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I love me some puff pastry.
Yes. And then we have our full deli restaurant on this side too. We decided halfway through that we can actually cook the stuff that we sell here because it's fresh.
Yeah.
So we do smash burgers, sub sandwiches, that kind of stuff over here, smoked.
For your smash burgers, what kinds of meats do you put into one smash patty?
So all of our meats is going to be one. So we have one over there, it's our chuck. And we just straight ground beef. And then we have the steak burger, which is the ends of our ribeyes, New York's, filet mignon. We grind that into a nice patty, super juicy, really good.
Okay, now that sounds good.
Absolutely.
Now, is this all of the wild game?
Yes. So we have
There's
pretty much
here.
Everything in here from beef tongue, kangaroo, camel, ostrich.
How do you get something like camel or elk or rattlesnake? I saw that you had online as well.
We've gotten in the past.
How do you source that here in Las Vegas, like in the middle of a desert?
So we have, we go through a company called Out West, and they are our packer facility. So they bring in meats from other places. We get people that come in, they'll say, hey, I want kangaroo legs, and we just gotta look, find our resources, and then they send it in and we get it done.
Wow. Have you tried a kangaroo leg?
I have.
What does it taste like?
It's similar to venison if you've had like a deer or a venison. A little bit more gamey than that because there's not much fat on a kangaroo. It's all muscle, it's all meat.
Okay.
So it's not much flavor as far as that.
Okay.
A little bit tough I wouldn't eat it every time I eat something. I stick to beef, but yeah.
Well, I'll always try it once. I love venison, so I bet I would like it.
Yeah, venison's really good.
And then camel ribeyes you have as well?
I don't today, but yes, we usually do. I think today I just
saw
have
some camel ground beef in there.
ground camel, yep.
Camel ground beef. This is something I would actually love to try. Even though it'd make my heart a little bit sad, I would still try the ground camel. You can't have favorites, no.
Baby cows are cute too, so.
They are cute. Do you have any kangaroo?
This is a boneless kangaroo leg.
That's a big kangaroo leg. Look at that baby. Now, I'm guessing he came from Australia.
Yes. Not many kangaroos
we don't have
in
any
Vegas.
out back in the
Yeah,
desert.
yeah. Although some people think we do. But,
I did see one thing over here I wanted to ask about. Grass-fed soot.
Yes.
Is that fat?
Yes, it's
It's
kidney fat. It's actually a richer fat. A lot of bakers use it for their bakery
Okay.
goods. It's a richer cooking fat.
Okay, so it could be like in replace of duck fat, for example.
Yes,
And
which
some
we
goods.
have up here as well. Duck fat. We make our own homemade beef tallow and chicken tallow as well.
Fun fact, I use beef tallow for all of my body products. I use it for my face lotion and I make my own body moisturizer at home and the main ingredient is beef tallow.
Yep.
So,
We have a lot of people that come in and make their own and
Yeah.
we sell it in bulk.
have you tried it?
I haven't, no.
Okay, try it. I'm telling you, your skin will thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
teach you about the meat. You teach me about the skincare.
Got you,
Perfect.
I got you. So this is your dry aging, what do you call this, just machine?
It's a dry age refrigerating unit. Yep.
Okay.
And then each side has its own level, temperature, humidity, and we put stuff in here. And people like it a little bit older, people like it a little bit newer, and we just cut them to order.
What's your typical amount of time that meats are in the dry aging?
Most of the time, it's about 60 days.
60 days.
We start selling them after 30. Some people want it 90 to 100 days. Gets it more of a musky, nutty, beefy flavor.
Okay. And what's the best kind of cut that you would recommend to put in a dry aging?
Definitely something bone-in. If you don't, you can lose a lot of the meat because you have to trim the outside, cut the outside with a pellicle.
Okay.
So I would do, most of the time we do ribeyes. We got bone-in Wagyu and prime ribeyes. And then every now and again, we also have a bone-in New York.
Okay. Now, I've been to a few butcher shops in my life, and I don't always see the dry aging machines.
Yeah.
Is this rare to most local butcheries?
Yeah, a lot of local places don't do something this big. If they do, it's maybe they have a smaller machine in the back, or they can order
Okay.
it in.
Okay.
You can actually order in dry aged stuff if they don't have the ability to have their own.
So this is a huge perk for people to come here and get dry aged meat.
Yeah,
Good to know.
absolutely. A lot of people don't know we actually have a seafood department too. We have Ora King salmon, which is the best salmon in the world. It's a sushi grade out of New Zealand.
Oh,
People love
awesome.
that. We can also get, live lobsters, ahi tuna, yellowtail.
Yeah,
It's more than just the meat that
that's
we can
incredible.
get seafood too.
Look how big these crab legs are. My
Yeah,
goodness.
they're huge.
Wow. I feel like one of those legs would fill me up for dinner.
Yeah, so this is our burger section I was telling you about. That's our butcher block steak burger. That's the one I told you. That's the ends of our ribeyes, New Yorks. And
Yes.
then we put a nice seasoning on it.
Okay.
That's
Looks
probably our most popular. People love it.
good. Okay. And then you've got barbecued meats here too as well.
Yep. And then we also do
Bacon.
sada. One of our higher sellers is our tumbled filet mignon. It's ends of the filet mignon tails. They don't like to have that as much because it's harder to cook. Like if you're doing chateau or something like that where you wrap it with puff pastry. So we tumble it in a barbecue sauce and it makes it really tender, and it's only $18.99 a pound. So people are like, filet for $18.99, can't beat it.
You can't beat that. Is the tumbling process the same as like the Swiss sous? How do you say it? Sous vide.
No, yeah.
Sous vide. Someone
Yeah.
told me I need to start sous videing at home.
You can
Upgrade my game.
I'm just a grill smoker guy.
Yes.
But yeah, what you do with that is you vacuum seal it, you put it in water, and then you sear it off at the end.
Okay.
But no, that's not the same process. Yeah, that's just opens up the pores in the meat and sucks all the air and oxygen out.
Okay. Do you make all the marinades here in the store?
Some of them we do, yes. The marinade that goes on that is actually this stuff here. It's a company out of California, actually. It's called the best barbecue sauce you'll ever
Hot
taste.
barbecue sauce.
And that's more of a sweet barbecue sauce.
This is a sweet barbecue sauce. And then which ones do you make here in the store?
That's our more deli stuff, our homemade pub sauce or house sauce. That's almost like I don't know if you have like a cane sauce type of deal, but it's like a homemade sweet tangy sauce that people dip their fries and stuff like that. That's the main sauce we make.
Awesome.
And then our carne asada sauce, we add like red pepper flakes, paprika, cayenne pepper, gives it a little kick.
Okay. Well, I've got a lot of meat I might have to take home today to try because now my mouth is salivating.
Hopefully you ate breakfast.
I didn't, so it's perfect.
We have our Black Angus upper choice. It's not the lowest we carry, but it's not the lowest there is, but it's the lowest we carry. It's a Black Angus upper choice, basically what you would get at like a Texas Roadhouse or something like that.
Okay.
And then you go up in grading. We have prime, which is the best of the USDA. The marbling is better, more tender, more flavorful. And then you go into Wagyu. We have American Wagyu, Australian Wagyu, and we actually have Japanese Wagyu as well.
Wow. Okay.
And Japanese Wagyu is the best in the world.
Like, that's the good stuff, right?
Their cows are like sit on thrones, and they get music. And
I went to a restaurant once here in Las Vegas, and they brought out the plaque that the cow had with its nose print of the cow on it, and said, "This is the cow you're served for dinner." And I was like, "That's incredible!" I was also a little freaked out that they take nose prints of the cows to show you.
Yep, we get those in every time we get A5.
Wow.
It shows where it comes from and all that.
Yeah.
And we actually have a plaque for selling so much A5.
Oh,
so
okay.
that plaque up there is.
I see. Are all your meats different levels of that? So some are grass-fed, some
yes, we have the grass-fed option,
okay.
And that's strictly grass-fed, finished on grass. Less fatty, less marbled, but still good product if people want it.
Yeah. What are your typical type of customers? Are they locals, or do you supply meat to local restaurants as well?
A little of both. Most of them are your local neighbors. They come in grilling for the weekend. A couple different restaurants. We make sausage for, or we cut their beef thin, that type of stuff.
What is the rarest thing that someone can come in and buy that's not out on the shelves that they can ask for?
Probably like pig brain or pig head, lamb head.
For soup?
Yeah, people do that for soup, or the Orthodox Easter that just passed. People came in and wanted that because that's kind of like their ritual deal.
Now, do you not like to keep the brains out in the cases to not freak people out, and you just keep them hidden in the back?
We kind of either hide them or don't carry them because they don't sell very often.
Yeah.
And then this is our sausage case. Bacon cheddar brat. We make a blueberry maple syrup. We do a lot of different things. People ask us to make like rabbit sausage, alligator sausage.
Yeah, so I'm actually not allowed in there for safety reasons. So instead of me cutting the meat, the professional is going to cut the meat. It's probably better.
All right. So this is our choice ribeye. It's our choice, the upper choice ribeye that I spoke about when we were looking at the case. And everything we do is we square off the ends here. And this is what we use in our steak burger or the Philly meat for our Philly sandwiches over there. We keep the fat. The fat is how we make tallow. At the end of the day, we'll grind all of our fat and then put our tallow in. And we cut everything in here to about 1 pound. So that's 1 pound ribeye, just give or take. Sometimes we do custom cuts though, if people want to cut something like 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches, or if they do like hot pot or shabu shabu, that type of stuff, we'll cut things a lot thinner and go from there. Wow. And then you have a tray of ribeyes.
That is very satisfying. Bravo. Can I go to Walmart and buy one of these knives, get my own big piece of meat, and cut it like you just did?
You can technically, or we can give you a lot of people come in and get the whole rib. I wouldn't recommend a Walmart knife because it might not be as sharp.
Not good enough.
Yeah, I definitely don't want something serrated like a steak knife.
So clean cut edges.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we also do sell knives here too. So if you wanted to do that, you can buy your knife, buy your loin, and take it home.
Buy my big piece of meat and take it home.
Try your best.
That's really amazing that you use every single part of the cow and you don't waste anything.
Yeah, we try not to waste anything. You don't want to throw anything away. A lot of different people out there, they eat a lot of different things. So
Yeah.
A lot of them ask for every part.
So being a butcher, why do you think people should come to the butcher instead of a grocery store and buy meat from you?
A lot of people like to come to us because we do everything custom. We make it in-house. We could tell you where it's from, who cut it. You get to see our friendly faces.
Yeah.
But as far as we carry more, you can't go to Walmart or a grocery store and get a hanger steak. They just don't have it.
Yeah.
They just don't have the means for it. So anything like that, we'll do in-house. We customize it. We make our own sausage. So a lot of people like just the friendly homemade vibe of it.
I also feel like a lot of people don't really care where their meat comes from these days, that they'll just go to the grocery store because it's more convenient.
They're already there getting other groceries, you know, crackers, chips, so why they're there.
Exactly.
Let's get ground beef.
Exactly. I heard that if you buy like a pound of beef in the grocery store, that it can be from 1,000 different cows.
Yeah, I don't usually speak on that because I'm not there, but I've heard that ours is all from the same animal, same chuck. Grind it, put it in the case.
Yes.
That's it. We don't add nothing. We don't put anything in it. Yep.
I love that.
Absolutely.
Do you think there's a quality difference?
There is. A lot of the grocery stores, I don't know what they carry because, again, like I said, I don't work there. I don't like to talk bad about anyone. But they carry usually select lower choice, and then upper choice is their top quality. Whereas ours is upper choice, prime, Wagyu. That's the best there is, and that's the best we carry.
How does someone become a butcher?
At your basic store, they have an apprenticeship. Most of them start as meat clerks. They go into an apprenticeship, and then they would become like a starting meat cutter. They trim, you know, pork and chicken, and then after their year, they move up, start cutting ribeyes, that type of deal.
Very
It's
interesting.
a dying breed. Not many butchers nowadays. So.
Yes, I know. So I got to go to the store and I got to get behind a butcher counter and figure out how to cut some meat.
Yeah.
And then I'll be back. I'll cut the ribeyes next.
Perfect.
From my visit here today, it's pretty clear that butchery isn't dead, it's just evolving. I'm a true believer that as a country, we are realizing that just because something's easier or more convenient, it's not always the better choice. Seeing the care that they put into every cut here at the butcher block really reinforces that, and it makes you appreciate where your food comes from. Thank you.
Thank you.
I got the butcher's number.